Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 60. Wahoo! Woo! 60. It's like toxic wine. I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
I am your co-host, Flex.
And today we've got a special treat for all you guys out there in Bulletproof Underwear land. We've got a guest who hasn't been on this show for like about a year.
A year, yeah, it seems like it. At least a year.
Ladies and gentlemen, PlayStation and Xbox extraordinaire, Mr. Fast 4! Yeah!
Yeah! Go Buckeyes!
Had to get the plug in there.
So
there'll be plenty of time for getting plugs in.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. You got your groovy ass man cave going on there. Is that where you play?
We do. Got her all fixed. Well, we had a flood. We had like 2 foot of water down here through the whole basement, so I had to redo the whole thing.
Oh, damn. It didn't mess up any electronics, did it?
A few things. But insurance paid it all, so we're all good.
All right.
Okay. So, yeah, you got your Ohio State. Are you a Buckeye?
Buckeye, you know it.
All right.
The only professional team we have in Ohio. It's a college team.
So, are you? Do you follow all the Buckeye sports, or are you just basketball, football?
Football, some basketball. I'm not really much into the basketball. I like football more.
Well, Ohio State is always a contender, man.
Always.
So, what division are they in?
The Big Ten.
The Big Ten.
Big Ten.
Yep.
All right. Who
really
is their?
anymore.
Well, who's their big rival?
Used to be Michigan, but now they separated the divisions. Now we got like a Legends and I don't know the Heroes, or I can't remember the other one, but they separated them. Now we have a big
rival. Yeah, they got a whole different thing going on. Now
That's crazy.
They got a new rival.
Even I am aware of Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah, they screwed it all up, but
now it's the powerful. It's the Ohio Minnesota Gophers game.
Yeah. And they added Nebraska.
That'll be a real rivalry.
Well, so okay, so is Michigan still worthy of Ohio State? Are they still a powerhouse team?
Nah, not lately.
Minnesota.
We've been owning them. We have owned them for years now, which we needed to.
Well, it takes the fun out if you're not like a worthy opponent.
We still like to beat them, no matter what. No matter what.
Even if you tied their hands all behind their back, and
if we didn't win any games in 1 year and just beat them, it makes the whole year worthwhile.
Hey, I gotta say though, I think the Michigan Wolverines they got the cool helmets, those old-fashioned throwback things on their helmets.
Yeah.
You don't think that's cool?
No, there ain't nothing cool about that team, except for when they get beat by us.
They look like yellow skunks, kind of.
Exactly.
Well, we have in the Bay Area, we have Cal and Stanford. Some people like University of California at Berkeley, and then some people like Stanford. Neither one of them is a gigantic football power, but I don't know. Stanford occasionally.
Yeah. Well, they got the new coach, so Harbaugh. Ain't he the coach of Stanford now? Oh, he went to the 49ers, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the big time, baby, the big time.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, it is begun. The preseason has kicked off.
Yes.
Are you into a pro team?
Oh, give it to the Steelers now. So they're all the way.
Steelers, huh?
Steelers.
Hey, I'm a Vikings fan. Yay!
Sorry.
Oh, whoopee. It's like we're gonna grunt out another season here in Minnesota. Hey, I can just tell.
You got Adrian Peterson. You got to be happy about something.
Oh man, he's something else.
If I could have him on our team, we would be unstoppable.
It's a sheer joy to watch him. I mean, the guy's like It's like magic.
You don't get too many of them players come along. You know, when you do, you gotta respect them.
And when you do, they always end up on a team like the Vikings. But you know,
yeah, like Barry Sanders for the Lions all them years. You know,
Yeah, look at all the yards.
That poor guy.
Look at all the yards. Look at all the yards he ground out, though, man. Oh man, was he? He was something else.
It was just amazing to watch. Amazing.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
said,
poor old Detroit. Detroit is looking for anything to be happy about.
yeah. Oh yeah. What? I was going to pick them. I was out in Vegas, and they were like 100-1 to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm like, oh, it could be the year. But could you imagine the payout?
Well, just put
They
$20 on it.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah, what the hell? Throw $20 down the drain with it's better than a lottery ticket.
Yeah, you got that right.
I'll tell this is true story. True story. Put $50 on the North Stars to win the Cup. Okay, the year that they went to the Cup, and put $50 at 100-1 that to win. They had to win the damn thing. Couldn't just go to the Cup. Had to win it. I'm watching the last game. I got a beer in both hands. I'm watching the last game, and they lost.
How much would you have won?
Well, let's see. Let's see if the Flex can do math. 100-1 at $50 would be $50,000.
Wow. That'll buy a lot of fucking amp.
Back then, that
Yeah,
Gatorade.
could have the ultimate game chair.
Yeah, I
with
could
air
have the ultimate game life. Ultimate Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Made out of real gators.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a giant football fan, but of course I live in Oakland, so everybody around me is mad
Like-
for the Raiders.
The black hole.
Oh yeah. There's thugs, man.
They are. They're mean.
The people in the
Well, they lose all
stands.
the time. They're losing.
Oh, you
all the
don't-
time.
yeah,
Me
you
too.
Yeah, the people in the stands are criminals.
Hey, you don't want to go to a Raiders game from out of town, man. Like,
I think so.
No. You don't want to wear the other team's jersey. You're taking your actual life in your hand. You'll be
you looking at
shivved.
me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously. They'll like shiv you because they've all done time. You know, they're
Oh
all,
yeah. Yeah. The prison
they're
league.
they're all on work release.
That's wearing the black hat.
I was rooting for the 49ers though, because I didn't want the Baltimore Ravens to win. The Niners should have beat them handily, but they didn't.
Well, you know what? That was one of the best Super Bowls I have ever seen.
I still think the NFL's fixed. You know,
I had a guy
the
in
guy's going to
college.
retire. They win the Super Bowl. I mean, come on now. I think it's fixed.
Well, I don't know about that. That seems like a pretty heavy
I
conspiracy.
know a guy that insisted on it when I was in college, man.
How's the guy that decided he's going to retire? Their team does so good. They go to the Super Bowl. It's like, really? Like that?
Charlie Bush, if you're out there, you're right, buddy. It's the mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well, I'll
want
tell you what. That was
That's
an
my friend in
incredible
college
game,
said.
and that Kaepernick guy,
yeah.
he's going to be with us for a while, and I see great things for him.
We'll see. We hope he does in second good year. Usually when they come back, they just don't do so well.
Yeah, but you know what? If tattoos are any indication, he is totally going to be an all-star.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, he's painted up pretty good.
He's gonna be on one of them tattoo shows.
He looks like a guy from a tattoo show. Hey, you
He's
sporting
gonna
any
look
ink?
like he's like 70 years old with all them tattoos. You know?
Yeah, really. So, are you sporting any ink?
Oh no. In case I want to rob a bank, I don't want to have no marks on me. You know?
That's what I figured. That's why I never got a tattoo.
So have you got a bank robbery plan in place?
Not really. If I can train some mice to get in there and disable all electronics, maybe.
No
There
comment.
you go.
No
You
comment.
remember that movie? They had a movie, a B movie, back about 30 years ago called The Doberman Gang.
Oh, love that movie.
These guys, they train these Dobermans, and the Dobermans robbed the bank.
Yeah.
Hey, there you
And
go.
then they had the Doberman gang returns, and there was like 3 or 4 of them.
So there's these mean, menacing dogs, like, "Arr, arr, arr," with their feet up on the counters, and they've got notes attached.
Oh, give me your money.
Put the money in the bag on the dog's back.
I'll cut your throat out.
The government robs us every day. I mean, why can't we rob them back?
yeah, that's true. But see, I would definitely use Chihuahuas, but they would be pickpockets. They go up to ladies' purses, when they're on the ground. Ladies, when they're sitting down, they'll put their purse on the floor next to them. We train the Chihuahuas to sneak up and pick up the wallet with their jaws, And if they get caught, it's just an adorable little Chihuahua. Oh, look at him! Look at him!
Boy, you've been working on this a long time, haven't you?
Yeah. I got it down.
Well, I can't get my dog Peaches to cooperate. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Be careful, she has sensitive feelings.
I know, she's sensitive. She's also sensitive about her weight.
You hurt her feelings.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be told she's got thick ankles. Cankles. Yeah.
Dog sensitivity training.
So you got any doggies or kitties?
Yep, got a cat. A cat that don't like to be on your lap petted. I've never seen a cat like that before, but
We got one of those.
not going on your lap.
Oh, we got one of those cats, man. He was a cage kitty, so he doesn't like being touched too much. But he is good at catching mice, so we keep him around.
This cat's like a dog. It gets on its back and it wants you to rub its belly. I've never seen a cat that likes belly rub. I'm like, are you?
My cat loves it.
Oh, both our cats do. The one,
I've never seen a cat doing that. I'm like, what's the problem with you, cat?
the one that doesn't like being petted, man. He rolls over on his back and he waits for you to pet his belly.
Yeah.
And then when you go up to pet his belly, fucker grabs you with his claws and shit. Oh God, it pisses me off. Well, he don't really scratch you; he just grabs you, and pisses me off. So I give him a little.
Well, my kitty is the sweetest kitty around. She will sit on my lap for hours and just purr and let me pet her and rub her belly and pick her up and hold her in funny ways.
I wish they learned to clean out their own kitty box, though.
Yeah, great. No kidding.
I know. I got an electric kitty box and it's jammed up right now. It's like if I let it go much longer, the cat's gonna start,
going in places the cat don't go.
You want to get this?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's got like a little motor, and it rakes itself, and it dumps what it dumps.
Cats are funny animals, so if you don't clean their place, man, they start going in places they don't ordinarily go, man, like on your clothes and shit.
Well, yeah, cat pee is the stinkiest substance in the universe.
Ammonia, killer.
Cat pee is nasty. So yeah, you do not want to have the cat go in. But it is amazing that they go in a box. That is so handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Train a dog to do that'd be amazing too.
I know. I'd love it if we could train the dog to go in.
I know a lady that's done that with Yorkies.
Or go in the toilet, maybe. Train the cat to go in the toilet. I've seen them do that.
I've seen cats do that. But I know a lady who's got Yorkies that go in a box.
Well, Yorkies going in a box is kind of adorable.
Yeah, it is.
Small enough.
And they just jump in there and do their little thing and do their little patch out and get out.
Yeah. Well, now see, if the kitty goes, if she leaves a turd and the machine doesn't scrape it, the dog will go pick it up.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You know what? Have you ever had an almond roca candy? It's some sort of chocolate candy it's like some sort of toffee with chocolate, and it's rolled up in like coconut or something. It's like all
Oh,
cat turds that have been rolled
Ew.
around in litter. They look exactly like almond roca.
Oh,
never had.
never had one? No, I'm not gonna.
Next time somebody offers you a piece of almond roca,
someone says,
like,
"What's that? Almond roca?" I'm gonna say, "No way, man! My friend told me that's what cat turds look like."
Oh man,
It'll
how
be
is it,
some
Flex?
other
That
Italian
all
lady.
these episodes always end up like in the gutter.
Be some old Italian lady. Oh, I so sad, some almond roca. I'd be like, get that shit away, bitch. Yes. I don't know.
Oh my god. Well, let's change this. Let's change the subject. Get out of the gutter for at least a couple of minutes here. So fast forward. What have you been up to on the gaming front?
Oh, just trying to get some assault rifles, diamond. Trying to get up, level
On
up.
Xbox or PS3?
PS3 mostly. I haven't been on Xbox in a while because my kid stole my game and he's been playing it more than I have.
Oh,
I only got one
okay.
copy on the Xbox, so he keeps stealing it.
I've been playing more on the PS3.
Yeah, I got a little head, and I have a few people I played with on the Xbox, but not too many people. Every time I get on it, it's usually just play with randoms. So, but I got some weird hours, so
Yeah. So when do you usually find time to game?
usually about now. Usually about 9 o'clock. I'll usually start playing. Sometimes sooner, depends.
That's
If I
not too weird of a time. That's kind of in prime time.
Well,
more or less.
sometimes when I get off of work, I get off of work at like 7 in the morning, and I'll play. Sometimes 8 o'clock. Usually,
Wow.
but yeah.
So you were talking to us before I started recording here. You were talking to us about catching boosters.
Yeah. I've caught so many boosters, and I ain't got no way to record them, so I wanted to game capture because, I keep sending them tweets and emails. I said, man, get rid of the tactical insert, and nobody can cheat anymore. Simple.
I know. Nobody.
Yeah.
Won't do it. They won't do it. I don't want. Or why not? Or just
they should get rid of it. It's like if there's no tack insert, it's like it only it's like, oh no, we gotta have a tack insert. Well, if you don't have it, your opponent doesn't have it either. So it's not like you're at an unfair disadvantage.
Well, just put it for like the demolition games, search and destroy games. Just put it available for those games, not like team deathmatch or kill confirmed, where they're going to go sit in the corner somewhere and shoot people and then get high score streaks, and then they're killing me because they're cheating. And I hate that.
Yeah, I don't think they need it for any game mode. I mean, it's like, okay, so you don't have a tack insert, but neither does your opponent. So you're both at the same disadvantage. Oh no, we have to actually run from our spawn.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
well, you don't need to worry. We can edit anything out.
No?
Yeah.
They got some knockers on my window.
Oh, you got to go deal with some troublemakers?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Can you put it on pause?
Oh, don't worry.
Sure,
Don't worry.
sure.
This happens.
right
This
back.
kind of shit happens all the time.
Did he say knockers?
Yeah, he said there was somebody knocking at his window.
No, he said he had knockers.
Yeah, he said
Oh,
knockers.
I want him to like
He meant-
show us the knockers.
I
that he's
think
talking about.
he meant like people like fucking on it, like
I
like,
thought he was talking about some other kind of knockers.
like creeps or something, creeping around, knocking on his windows.
I thought maybe the neighbor lady was doing calisthenics. she's working a shake weight.
Yeah, I see Laz is gaming again too. I got to talk to him one of these days. We got to finish our interview with him. We never did finish our interview.
Yeah, I know. It was only about 25 minutes or something.
Yeah, there was only about 25 minutes where I was coherent, and then you got sick, and then I kept talking to him, and the more I talked to him, the longer I talked to him, the more messed up I got. It was pretty funny. I watched
Well, at
it.
least
I watched
least,
it the other day, man. It was hilarious, man. You could tell I was just wasted.
Yeah, you know what? I very rarely go back and watch old episodes.
Don't you? I do.
Yeah, I should do that.
Go back and watch that one. Watch the raw footage of me, just me and him after you left. I got pretty outrageous.
Well, you know, one time we had to do a BPU without you because you weren't there.
Yeah.
But if you ever needed to do a BPU without me, it's like if you had the time and you found a guest and he was ready to go and I wasn't available, yeah, I mean, do it.
I would do it.
Do it.
I would edit it.
Flavor country all over again.
I can tell Shelby's not watching TV because Chicago channel's on with the news. We didn't even watch Chicago news when we lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you, man.
You watch the national news?
It was too scary. We watched Cartoon Channel. we paid extra to cable so we could get the Cartoon Network.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the cartoon, and we're around here, I think the Cartoon Network is part of the basic cable plan.
It is now.
I think maybe expanded basic or, whatever.
It is now, but this was 93.
Well, what kind of shit did the Cartoon Network have in those days?
They had Ricochet Rabbit and...
Oh, wait. I bet they had Ren and Stimpy.
They had Ren and Stimpy. They had El Kabong. They had Huckleberry Hound.
Oh my God, those are the cartoons that I was a little kid for.
Looney Tunes, the Jetsons, Johnny Quest. You name it, man.
Wow, see, a lot of that stuff is forgotten. It's like, when's the last time anybody ever saw an episode of Johnny Quest?
I don't know, but I love Johnny Quest.
Did you ever see something called Clutch Cargo?
No.
Oh, okay. It was an adventure cartoon. It's one of those deals where they had cartoons, but they actually had filmed people's mouths.
Oh,
and they're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. El Kabong. Baba Louie.
Yeah, I'm working on some kidney stones right now, too. Just for good measure to go with the ulcers. I see the doctor on Wednesday for more painkiller.
Close the curtain. We'll come back in.
He's coming back.
I heard a baseball
Thanks,
bat.
You're going to have to knock some noggins on some of this head. We're going to have a lot of bad stuff happen around the neighborhood. Cars catching on fire and some burglaries and stuff. But
So, what was that? Somebody knocking on your door and running or something?
yeah, knocking on our window. We're in a basement, and they knocked on our basement window.
What the hell?
Those rotten kids.
Oh, I tell ya, we got nothing better to do. We'll be glad when school starts.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
2 weeks.
More to do, I guess.
2 weeks here, day after Labor Day it starts.
Yeah, it was the 21st, I think it starts here.
Is it?
August, yeah.
Sooner the better.
So, do you have to buy your kids anything expensive? Like, is there like certain kind of article of clothing that you're like, oh, Dad, I gotta have that or I'm not cool?
They get what we give them. That's it.
There you go.
Control them. They're not old yet.
Air Jordans.
Oh, no.
Our kid's pretty simple. She wears regular clothes. She's a regular kid.
Yeah, they don't really care what they wear, really. They're too young yet to know. Fashion.
My mom always bought us Sears Toughskin jeans.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Rustlers.
Yeah, I wanted Levi's, man.
I did too. Lee's. I wanted Lee's.
At least Lee's, or at least Wranglers, but no, we got
Wranglers.
fucking Sears Toughskin jeans.
Yeah. You couldn't rub a hole in them if you tried.
Yeah, but they were, uncool.
They were
They
for
weren't
husky
fit.
boys. They were for husky boys. If you're husky, you tough
Wore
skin.
out a pair of those, you were doing something.
Yeah, if you wore through a pair of tough skins, man, you were like, that was something.
Oh,
So, you ever buy your kids Garanimals?
No.
Oh,
I
hell
don't
no.
know if I would let me.
They were spendy.
I don't know what.
Yeah. I don't even know if they sell those anymore.
They
It's like they're matching tops and bottoms and stuff like that.
She
So
goes,
that's the same animal. You get the same animal, and the stuff is guaranteed to match.
See, I confused the kid.
Yeah.
I'd buy the grow animals on the clearance rack, and then you'd get the mixed match tags, so they'd be all fucked up, man. You know, like wearing purple shirt and green pants and shit.
Yeah. I let the wife do the clothes shopping because I don't like to match clothes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's me. I said you need to organize clothes together. That way, I know which ones the outfits to pull out and give them put on. Like makes it easier on me.
So, are you a guy who likes to be in comfortable clothes? Most of the time, I like to wear pajama bottoms when I'm home.
Yeah, usually I do. I'm in. I don't know what you call them. Shorts, nice shorts, I guess. Some jammy shorts.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like.
I don't like to be cold. That's the only thing. I'll put on anything as long as I'm cold.
I don't like to be
what
cold.
I look like.
Flex reminded me about something that they used to have a while back. They called them Zubas. Remember those?
Zubas? Never heard
It
of
was
that.
a kind of pants. It was a kind of pull-on pants with elastic waist, and
It had like tiger stripes and leopard stripes on
pro
them.
wrestlers used to promote them and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I remember watching them on TV, but no, I've never wore anything like that.
How about hammer pants back in the day?
Hammer pants, that was funny. No, I wouldn't get caught in
Can't touch
jet.
this.
Hair pants.
Can't touch this. All right. So, so you're playing Call of Duty. So you haven't jumped on the Battlefield bandwagon?
You know, I have tried it, and it's just so different from Call of Duty. I just can't.
Yeah, it is.
But they did an update, and they do have this new gun game over there. I do like, and you got to get 2 kills with each gun before it moves on to the next one. I mean, I kind of like that. That was fun. After I figured out who to shoot, because it's not really that clear who your team is and who you're trying to kill. I was like,
who the enemy team is? Yeah,
I'm shooting my teammates on. I'm like, why ain't you dying? Oh, well, you're on my team. That's why.
Oh, gee.
Hey, they had a big tournament, a big MLG Call of Duty tournament yesterday. I watched the final. It was like 11 something o'clock before they had the final end of the final.
I like to play against them just to know how good they are, because I bet they just annihilate us regular people.
Oh yeah, you know.
But it would be fun to see how they do things.
You know, almost everybody. There's only 3 weapons that anybody uses in MLG. Most of them use the M1, the M8A1, usually with like a red dot sight or something. The next most used weapon is the MSMC, and the third weapon that they'll use is the sniper rifle. It's not super common, but that's the only 3 weapons that you ever see in MLG, except the secondaries, like the BR pistol or something.
Right. That's kind of interesting. You think they would use the light machine guns more, because
never see anybody use LMGs.
That's funny. Or
although I did see some people using the AN-94.
Yeah,
there were some, but nobody ever uses anything but those weapons we just mentioned.
See, I like the MP7. That with the silencer on it, suppressor.
Yeah, the MP7 is a good gun, and I like it. But Scorpion is it for me, baby. I love the Scorpion.
Oh, gosh, that thing goes through the bullets like you wouldn't believe. Well, see, I do that if I have to play core, I have to use a gun like that, because you need more bullets out there to kill people. It's like core is just crazy after you've been playing hardcore for so long. It takes you ever to kill somebody. I'm like, why won't you die?
It feels like a fucking movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you're a hardcore fan then?
Oh yeah, I could say that. I like to play some more objective-based games. I mean, we play a lot of kill confirmed, team deathmatch, but I would like to branch off and play something else. But trying to get people to do that, it's hard to do. Because you never play with the same people all the time.
Yeah. Well, Hardpoint and Capture the Flag are pretty damn good game modes.
Wish they'd move more of them over to the hardcore side instead of just core,
Yeah. Yeah.
A few are on hardcore.
Now, in hardcore team deathmatch, now I don't hardly ever play hardcore. I don't even remember. Black Ops, there was like a spawn delay when you played hardcore. Is there a spawn delay
Nope.
for Black Ops 2?
Nope.
Because I used to hate that spawn delay.
Oh, I know, it's ridiculous. But no spawn delay. I think only one Capture the Flag. I think.
Yeah, Capture the Flag, there's a spawn delay.
But no, Team Deathmatch Kill confirms no spawn delay.
Right. And, Hardpoint. And I think Demolition's a bullshit game because the spawns.
God, we played that today. I got in the game and you get put in halfway through the game's over with, and you just get annihilated because you don't know where anybody's at and you don't know what to do. It's like, just kill me.
Yeah. Well, that is the number one game that you can set up a spawn trap.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they
It's
did.
like, once you're in a spawn trap, you are absolutely pretty much fucked in Demolition.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen somebody, they put a sentry gun in the other team spawn. Well, every time they spawn in, they just get killed. So it's really, it just annihilate the team.
Yeah, that's BS. See, so I don't play Demolition. That's the only game type I won't play.
Yeah. Well, there's a clan challenge today for that 2 Demolition. The most clans. I'm like, that'll never get done.
So how many gold guns you still got to get before you get diamond?
On the assault rifle, I got 4 to go.
Oh wow! So you're still working on that?
Yeah. I got all the SMGs done. I got my launchers all done. Tried the shotguns, but I just gave up on those.
What? Hey, what do you think about them selling these skin packs and stuff? Isn't that like bullshit?
Have you bought bacon camo?
How much more money do they need? I mean, really? They're recycling these maps. I mean, they're not even giving us a whole map now.
Yeah, I know. I was like the newest one that's coming out on Xbox.
Yeah, the 27.
It's going to have 2 reskinned maps.
Really? Oh, come on.
Which one?
Okay. Stadium. Remember Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? And also from World at War, Courtyard?
See?
Really?
I don't like how you even try it anymore.
Why don't they just... I mean, why don't they just fucking retire the series, man? It's like
if they're going to do that,
come on now.
the multiplayer, the campaigns are awesome, man. The campaign's still. I played the campaign for Black Ops 2. I was very impressed.
There's like 4 different endings on that game. Did you know that?
There was. You had to.
Depends on who you kill or who you don't kill. It's like,
right. You had to play through it more than once.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wanted a different ending.
I still haven't got around to trying it.
Oh,
you better.
It's interesting.
Clock's ticking on you.
There's choices. Yeah, it depends on the choices you make. Depends on the outcome.
Wow. So you rated highly then, both of you guys.
Yeah, the campaign's really good.
I didn't tell you that? Yeah, you got like there's choices you make along the way to kill or not to kill someone.
Yep.
That make the end of the game turn out differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna, next time I'm trying to think of what I want to play and I don't feel like playing multiplayer, I'll just go the campaign route.
Play that. Exactly.
So you ever get on zombies?
Yes. Usually when there's a clan challenge or something, we'll get on there and play that. We played the grief mode. 2.5 hours into that game, and we're still not done. I'm like, oh, let's just end it. It gets so bored.
I guess that's why they call it grief.
like the other team's got to get down before you can even win the game. And then you got to survive the round to win. If you don't survive, you get down, and it just keeps going and going and going. Really, just ended.
Wow.
Because you just get a pistol. Once you get down, you have no gun, so you might as well just run around crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been in the mood to get on console, too much lately. Usually just for the monkey turd, and that's just about all I do for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now PlayStation has got a private game night going on now.
Yeah. Old Flex started Wednesday
That's
night.
right. Wednesday night,
Flex,
be there.
Flex is getting it done. PlayStation private game night.
That's right. Be there for it, man.
So did a good job for you last week.
That's what I heard. She did a great job, man. I appreciate
Had
that.
a pretty good turnout.
Anybody that wants to run it can run it. I mean, it's not that difficult. It's kind of fun, man. I mean, but you can raid everybody else's vaults basically for the game. So
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, and on Xbox we have a name for it. It's Monkey Turd Tuesday. If PlayStation wants to come up with a name for their private game night, that'd be cool.
yeah, I didn't really want to call it the Monkey Turd.
No. I say let the PlayStation people come up with their own name.
Monkey Wiener Wednesday.
If somebody has like a really great idea.
Yeah, we need a name. We need a name for this thing, man.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, Flex came up with the name Monkey Turd Tuesday.
Wacky Wednesdays.
Let's
think something cool.
More catchy.
Yeah, there you go.
Gotta have the turd, something that's catchy like the turd.
That reminds me, every time I go on to play Black Ops 2 on the PS3, I keep forgetting I gotta bang my router up a little bit. It's giving me moderate. On the Xbox, it's fine, but on the PS3, it's giving me crap again.
What do you gotta do to get off moderate?
You gotta go into the router and make a few changes on the what the hell is it? The
DNS settings?
No, not DNS. The forwarding, port forwarding and shit.
Well, see, I did the DMZ. They said that was supposed to be the same as the port forwarding to put my PlayStation above everything else.
Yeah.
I went on there one day. It was strict. I'm like, how is this even possible? Why is it even doing
Yeah.
I had the guy set up my router. I just think he got to work just to work because I think he was tired of messing with it.
Oh, one of them deals.
I was on the line with him for like an hour and a half on the phone trying to get this thing set up.
Yeah, so you're not a network administrating kind of dude?
I try to do what I can, but
no, I can't do shit. If it wasn't for Bejewel, I wouldn't know what to do.
See, I get no help from Comcast because I told them they brought I got fancy new Comcast Wi-Fi / cable modem router.
Yeah.
And I told Comcast, and Rock told me to do this, I told him, hey, stick your Wi-Fi. I got my own Wi-Fi. I just want you to bridge the thing and make it into a cable modem again. So they did that. Well, then my speed went down a little bit, but I couldn't complain about it, because I'm using my equipment now. So, of course, if I had a problem, it would be my equipment that would be causing the failure.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's always that. Yeah.
So Flex just upgraded and got a new modem. And what kind of speeds are you getting?
50 to 60 Mbps.
Jeez.
And how much up?
Up was getting like 12 to 15.
Oh, my God.
I'm lucky to get 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's screaming.
God, I gotta get that because these Bulletproof Underwear episodes would be up in like fucking real time. It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, these take a long time to upload.
I bet. What they do.
You call Comcast, get on the list.
I gotta get on Comcast. I'm just so lazy.
we got a local internet company, and then we got Time Warner. But,
so you're cable or are you DSL?
Fiber optic, actually, is what this is.
Ooh.
That's what they said it is. Like I said, I don't know if they set my router up. My router could be not set up to where it can use the the advantage of the fiber optic.
So is your router from 1992?
Actually, I just bought this router, not 2 years old.
I'm going to get me one of them gaming routers.
It's on the wall. You might be able to see it blinking. See it over there blinking?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's like sticking out of the wall crazy.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I put everything up in the air because I used to have everything down below. And then we had to flood. And I'm like, ooh. And then the signal wasn't as good down below. So I moved it up.
Oh, yeah, I bet where it is right now, that probably gets a good signal.
Yeah, yeah. And then
so, yeah, you can play Angry Birds on the toilet and all that kind of shit. So are you an iPad kind of guy or a tablet kind of guy?
Yeah. When we got a Kindle, that's the only tablet we got, but we got laptops. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I don't really like forking out $500 for a tablet yet.
Yeah.
Now Flex got everything.
I got a whole Magilla. Tablet, laptop, desktop.
He's got a computer that fits inside your nose.
Oh, got the computer glasses.
Actually, that Google Glass looks pretty cool. That little
It does.
That little wacky pair of glasses.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you can do with it or what kind of applications there are for it, but it looks pretty slick.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens as they come along and say more about what it's going to do and show more what it's going to do.
So I have a news flash for you guys. I don't know. This is pretty hot off the press.
Uh-oh.
This is about the Xbox One. And I just saw this just before I got on this call with you two guys. It was announced this afternoon that, the Kinect?
Yeah.
It's like it no longer will be required to be plugged in.
No.
Wireless Connect?
No. It's like you no longer have to have it part of your setup.
You don't have to have it.
The Xbox.
You know what's funny, this Xbox thing? I think they just went out and did a study to see what people would react, and then they just built it on their reactions. Because that seems like they scrapped the whole thing and redone the whole thing.
They've gone 180 on almost everything.
Yes, exactly.
They had to call it the Xbox 180.
Yeah,
really. Well, I mean, it's like when they came out with the Kinect, it's like, okay, every Xbox is going to ship with a Kinect, and that's still the case. They announced that no, even though you don't have to have the Xbox attached to run your Xbox One, every Xbox One will ship with a Kinect still. Okay, so there's no way you can buy a cheaper one that doesn't have it. But it's like as far as people are worried about the privacy kind of thing, like
NSA?
it won't work without it, and NSA, and you've got this thing watching your every move and listening to you. It's like,
well, it's just like anything. I mean, did you see it was making the rounds? I know you don't do Facebook, Yam, but it was making the rounds on Facebook again that the government controlled a car. That the government had controlled a car. Yes, the government did take control of a civilian vehicle. They took it in a shop. They put servos in it to fucking drive it. They did all this shit to it to make it there. And they did, in fact, you could, if you modified it, you could drive the car, take information from the car, like how fast it was going, all kinds of shit.
Computers for everything a car does anymore. They got a computer for car can have 17 computers in there, and they showed it where people were hacking into the computers.
Yep.
Stop.
True.
Turn. Anything.
Now, why would the government want to be able to drive cars?
Why does the government want to do anything?
Yeah. Because there's a government.
Yes, because they ain't got nothing else to do.
It's a government conspiracy, man.
Too busy counting our money.
Oh my God! It's the government conspiracy phone.
My war's over. There's no rescue team. It's just me. There's no rescue team. You know there's more men out there. You know where they are. Find them. Or I'll find you.
Hey, that's Rambo.
Is that from First Blood or from Rambo?
That's from Rambo period. That's from like all four movies.
That's cool.
So what's the best one of the Rambo movies?
I like
First
the second
Blood.
one.
I like the first one. So
Well, the first one is called First Blood, right?
First Blood,
yeah,
yep.
he wrote that one himself, and he wrote screenplay and everything for that one.
Okay, what was the second one? Was it Rambo?
Yep, First Blood Part 2.
First Blood Part 2, and then there was Rambo 3 reference day or whatever.
That's when we
one?
gave Bin Laden all the weapons so he could use them against us.
That's right. So which one was he like running around with an M60 shooting everything in sight?
That was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first
He
one.
blew up the gas station. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I always the one I like the best is I don't know which number it was, but he's in Vietnam, and it's like there's millions of these Vietnamese with machine guns coming at him, and it's like they're all shooting and they all miss.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
He hits every single one of them, and there's hundreds, one after another, and they're like he's mowing them all down, and not a single one of them gets a single shot on him.
Well, Treyarch nerfed their weapons. That's what it was.
He's Rambo, man. Fuck. All bullets just bounce off him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got some special force field. They just curve
Exactly.
right around him.
Yep.
Yeah. We watched The Expendables 2.
I love that
It's
series.
on Netflix. I want to see the original Expendables now. That was a good
Oh,
movie.
did you hear the flap about the Expendables 3?
Yeah. Well, I heard what's his face?
Stallone called Willis a lazy bum, and
Yeah, and he wants more money for his job. I guess like really.
Willis wanted more money, so Stallone said he was a lazy bum that had a poor work ethic on set,
Yeah.
and that he's happy he's gone because it'll be much better. And
Yeah.
Well, I
Hey,
have to
tweeted
say
Indiana
that
Jones.
Schley tweeted that.
you know my favorite character in the whole thing was Dolph Lundgren.
Really?
Dolph.
Yeah, I love Dolph Lundgren.
I like
He's so
Terry.
good.
You got to watch the first one. Terry Crews had this shotgun. This thing was badass. It was loud.
He's
You gotta
the
watch-
black dude that does the Old Spice commercials, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Got to watch the
He-
first one. First one's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta see that. Chuck Norris was in the second one, and
Yep.
I don't know. He is not my favorite action hero.
Really?
I
care
like
for
old
him.
Chuckles.
He's all
Lone
right.
Wolf McQuaid.
I mean, like 7 years old.
Well, he's such a terrible, terrible bad actor. It's just,
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. He's just, I can't get over it. He's the worst. No, he is not the worst actor. There is a worse actor. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Really? You don't like? I like some of his movies. Some of his movies are funny. Some of
Oh
them-
my God.
when he starred- Oh, I watched some of the Tactical Force. I watched one where they were trapped in this training facility, and they had to get out. That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Stone
but
Cold,
as far as like as an actor, he makes Sylvester Stallone look like Sir Laurence Olivier.
Quit your jibber jabber. Quit your jibber jabber.
Yep, that's funny.
Whatever happened to Mr. T? How come he wasn't in the Expendables?
Exactly. He should be back in there. You know, he was the A team. Why
He's
not?
not feeling that good.
Really?
He's feeling poorly. He was suffering from cancer for a while, and I don't know how he is now. He was down, to where he was carrying silver chains.
A lighter.
Yeah,
He had to switch to aluminum chains.
aluminum chains. They're lighter than gold.
Yeah, he had some problems with a couple of vertebrae. It's like he had to switch. Mr. T. First name Mr. Last name.
First name, Mr. Middle name, period. Last name, T.
That's funny. Hilarious.
Now I saw a remake of the A-Team. It had Bradley Cooper. I can't really remember who was in it.
Yeah, I think they screwed it up.
Wasn't very good.
Myself.
What happened to your audio, Flex?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're almost completely silent.
Yeah.
Speak to me. Squeak to me.
How about now?
No.
You're still messed up.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay, it's the famous Bulletproof underwear technical difficulties.
Put the sign up. We're experiencing.
Check.
Okay, cool. We're good.
There we
Check.
go.
Check.
That's better.
Yeah, he's got a smexy new mic. Yeah, hold up your mic and show fast for this thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not Magic Mike, is it?
Magic Mike.
Actually, that's a Steely Dan dildo.
Yeah. Ricky, don't lose that number. Or that dildo.
Steely Dan.
I must have overloaded it when I did that Mr. T jibber jabber on it.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah. Mike.
They might have a limiter or something built right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez. So you're looking forward to the kids going back to school? Are they driving you crazy?
No, not at all. These are actually pretty good kids. I just I don't know. They need to get out of the house more. All they do is sit in front of their games and play games all day.
Yeah.
They can ride their bikes every once in a while, but they need to interact with other kids.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Going to pick up school is a mess.
Please tell me that Dr. Richthofen is not getting any better on Call of Duty, because he's already beast.
He's a beast. That's like I said, he's another one of them 11-year-old beasts. Yeah, it's like, how do you do that?
It's like, it's so annoying to get owned by a kid that young.
Exactly. Grounded.
See, I started out playing with younger kids like that, so I know it, how easy it is to be owned by them youngsters. So I got used to it right away.
Funny.
Well, like Thunder, he's not that young, but what is he, like 15 or something?
16, 15.
Is he 16?
Yeah, I think he's 16.
But at least he's respectful when he kicks your ass.
Yeah. You don't rub it in like some people do.
Yeah, he doesn't rub it in, so I guess that's okay. Thunder, if you're listening, we want you back on the show anytime, baby.
We had a kid who was running along, and one time he'd be in a lobby with you, and he'd be real cool. He'd be in the party, and the next time he was like telling everybody to get bent and to get fucked, and and it's like, then they bounce him out of the party, because he's talking crap, talking smack, and he jumps back in and says, he's like, "Hey, you assholes, why'd you kick me out of the party?" And it's like, well, you're going to talk shit to me and then expect me to keep you in the party? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, there is nothing as nasty as little bastards, in a game lobby,
cussing and talking about your mama.
People say it's just Call of Duty, but that's not true. It's like other multiplayers. You get young people who are just giant douchebags.
Yeah. Battlefield's just as bad. I've been just as abused on Battlefield as I have on Call of Duty. Oh yeah.
Left 4 Dead multiplayer is nasty.
Really? I've never played that.
You never played Left 4 Dead?
Never played Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 3 is coming out.
It's a great game. Yeah, they're going to make a Left 4 Dead 3. They haven't announced when it's coming out, but it's coming out.
It's a zombie game.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, it's a great zombie game.
I haven't really played any other games except for Call of Duty here lately.
Well, you're kind of like me. You're primarily just a Call of Duty kind of guy.
I've been playing... Oh, geez. What have I been playing lately? Major League Baseball on the PS3, Call of Duty on the PS3, Hitman Absolution, MW3, Battlefield. I've been playing a little everything.
So you went back to MW3. So what do you think nowadays?
I don't mind.
Now that you've had a year to kind of like...
You mean now that I've had a year to play sucky Black Ops 2? I like sucky Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. Well, I think Black Ops 2 is a little more Infinity Ward than it is Treyarch.
my Modern Warfare 3, they had more treats and prizes for you for the clan ops and stuff. It was worth it to do it, you know. And it's like
that's true. The clan ops are pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah, they just didn't make a difference in Black Ops.
Yeah, they don't give you nothing. Exactly.
Yeah, you don't get anything for them at all.
At least they'd give you throw you a little double XP or something.
Right,
I'm still using double XP from Modern Warfare 3 that I got from Clan Ops because we got 12. We got 12 fucking hours, man. We went gold.
Yeah. So when was since Black Ops 2 came out? Have you gone back to Modern Warfare 3?
I've played it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've played it a few times. It's different. It's hard to going back and forth. Gotta get used to the different the way the guns work.
Yeah, the guns are different.
I used the Type 95 and I was killing this guy and he got so mad he sent me a hate mail. Only fags use the Type 95. I'm like,
oh jeez.
I'm like, really?
Only alive fags. Thank you very much.
Like, this fag killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I liked the Type 95. It wasn't my favorite. I was more of an MP7 kind of guy.
Yeah. I like that gun. It's just on hardcore. It's just with the scope on it. For that ACOG.
Oh, really? Okay. I also used to like that PP90.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that little
gas charging gun.
Yeah. I call it the grease gun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looked like, a grease gun.
It's got some sort of weird cylinder thing, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a super soaker. You know those squirt guns with the thingamajigs in them? What the hell you got there? Oh, there's your kitty.
Hey, see ya.
That was it,
Thanks
huh?
Sticking around.
That's all you get.
That's all we're gonna get.
Bye.
Yeah, where's my kitty here? Hey, Anna, have you seen the cat?
I don't see the cat. Is the cat outside?
No, she's not outside. She's probably upstairs.
There was some cat screaming last night. Did she get out in the?
No, I heard it too. Yeah.
Did the cat get out into the poison?
No, I heard a cat last night in somewhere out front of the neighborhood. No, shush. We're doing the show. Oh, you know what I saw today at work? I was coming to work in the hospital. You know, I work at the VA, and it's like right by the ocean, and there's like these trees that go down straight until you reach the actual cliff, you know, that the ocean's on. And this family of 3 raccoons was like walking right in front of me, like they own the road. I was going to the parking. And it's like I just stop and let these 3 raccoons go by. 2 of them went by, a medium-sized one and a little one. But the big one just stopped. And he just was staring at me. And I just had to stay there. It just stopped. It's like, wait for this big, fat, slow-moving raccoon.
This thing for nocturnal. I was like, what are you doing out during the day?
They're rabid. That's when they're rabid. And if you see them during the day, they're usually rabid.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Yam?
I did not know that. We get raccoons in our backyard from time to time.
During the day?
You used to have possums.
Usually at night. They're after our garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We used to have an outdoor cat, and we fed him, you know, we left his food on the back deck. And, you know, that's definitely a way to get raccoons. Because they love cat food.
Oh, yeah, they love that shit.
Had some living in my garage. Had to get a trapper in there and get rid of them.
Did you keep a tail to make yourself a coonskin cat?
He took them. He's into that stuff. I'm like, you just take it, do whatever you want with it. That's a big sucker.
Yeah, some of those raccoons are big and fat.
Oh yeah, they get big, scary, man.
And you know they walk like, you know, like they don't got a care in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you don't want to hit them.
Ooh.
You don't want to hit them with your car, man. It's like hitting a fucking dog.
Yeah, they do some damage.
Serious damage.
Now, see, I never hit a raccoon. I've dodged squirrels before, but I have never hit one of those either.
Ricky Raccoon. Stepped into his room.
Only to find Gideon's Bible. Had to find a pitch. So what TV shows do you like, Fast Forward?
Oh, Breaking Bad just started. Love that show.
Oh, isn't that so good?
Oh, it's excellent. True Blood was on. Watch that. Waiting for Sons of Anarchy to start back up.
Yo.
Like that show. Duck Dynasty starts Wednesday. Like that show.
What the hell is that?
Duck Dynasty? Oh, it's about these guys that make these duck calls, and then they just started selling them in the stores, and they made millions and millions of dollars. They're rich guys, but they still go to work every day and make all these duck calls.
Make duck calls, sit around, grow their beards.
Yes. This old guy, Si's got so many stories he makes up. It's hilarious.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of good old boys.
Yes.
Just hanging around kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's funny. It's hilarious. He carries around his teacup and this bottle of tea around everywhere he goes. It's hilarious.
See, I hadn't even heard of it. I didn't even know anything about it.
Yeah, starts this Wednesday. Duck Dynasty. Oh,
might have to check it out.
Oh, yeah. I think it's funny.
Yeah. My wife, she likes to watch a lot of reality shows. She likes the Real Housewives.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God. That definitely is proof that the end of times is nigh upon
that or
us.
the Kardashians. That's the end of time right there.
The Kardashians.
I've never seen a family be so famous for doing nothing but a sex tape.
There, he said that word. Makes me ill.
So are you buying People magazines just hoping to get a glimpse of Baby Northwest?
Oh my gosh, really?
Who's Baby Northwest?
That tells you right now they don't have no brains.
Northwest. That's an ace.
They named the baby North.
That's an ace.
Northwest. Kanye West, you know?
He's another one. What a
I just read it on the internet this morning.
What a fucking idiot.
This woman wanted to name her child Messiah, and some judge stepped in and issued an order and says she can't name the child Messiah.
Really? Now who wrote that law?
I don't know. But she said there's only one person who's earned the right to be called Messiah.
That's me.
And the judge,
Flex.
the judge decided the kid's name is going to be Martin.
Really? How can he decide?
How the hell does a judge?
Yes, they just
decide
think they have so much power.
Seriously, if you want to name your child Messiah or Assfucker,
if you want to name your kid Chocolate Sauce or Chocolate Sundae.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it'd be great to name a kid Assfucker.
Guarantee he probably won't be gay.
Yeah, but when he's in first grade and the teacher is calling out roll.
It's like, what? This has got to be a misprint.
Actually, some countries, you can't just name your child anything you want. There's certain, I know Norway is one. It's if you wanted to name your child some weird kind of name,
he wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let you.
That's weird. Yeah. Well, that's why we got more freedoms than they do, I guess.
Yeah. Now, see, one time I was working at a store. This is in the 80s, and this woman was talking to her daughter, and her daughter's name, and I'm not making this up. Her daughter's name was Latrina. Latrina.
Hey, don't get pissy with me.
Latrina. That's catchy.
Well, it has a nice, lovely ring to it.
Yeah, until you start thinking about it, really.
Until you think that basically means you dig a hole in the ground to take a shit.
Latrina.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to go out and dig your own latrine.
No.
Yeah.
Latrina.
Latrina.
That could be a song.
Yeah.
Latrina. That is the place where I go to take a leak. Latrina. Oh,
Venus, goddess of love that you are.
hey, that's an interesting point. They retired the Love Boat.
Yes, I seen that. Oh,
Retired the Princess, whatever it was, Princess of the
Oh, really?
Sea.
They're so I
Literally,
guess the actual boat.
Actually,
that was the first cruise boat ever.
retired the actual Love Boat, the Princess Cruise Line's cruise
Yeah.
or whatever.
So when they say retired it, what does that mean?
They're going to
It's a-
dismantle it. And,
You've got it in a
Oh,
shipyard
okay.
over in Italy. They're going to rip it apart into pieces
Yep.
and
Wow.
probably sell it on
make
the
it a
internet.
museum.
And it's like Isaac the bartender is like he's an ancient old man, but he's still behind the bar mixing up
Yep.
daiquiris for you.
The boozer.
Captain Stubing. Now, see, I will admit, I used to watch occasionally. I used to watch the Love Boat.
You did?
Once in a while.
I was
You
over
know,
at
especially when they had Charo as a guest.
I won't admit it.
I like
Oh, come
Paradise
on.
Island.
No, I won't admit it.
Yeah, because then the next show after Love Boat was Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island, yes.
Fantasy Island, yeah.
That's who,
plane.
I like that show.
Hey, boss, what kind of M&Ms you want today, boss? The plane, the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show is
Yeah.
awesome.
Ann likes to watch old shows from the 80s. You know, there's a couple of channels that recycle shows like TV Land kind of shows.
Me TV does it.
Me TV, yeah. Let's see, what's some? Oh, like Macmillan and Wife.
Oh
You
yeah.
remember that? McLeod.
Denny Weaver.
Now, see, fast forward, you're probably a little bit too young here. How old are you?
42.
42. Okay, so yeah, you're not a youngin.
No.
In video game years, you might as well be 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell, video game years, we might as well all be 100.
Yeah, it's like video
Sure.
game years. When you're 25, you've already passed
Yeah,
your
you
prime.
passed your prime when you're 25.
I tell people I played Atari, and they're like, "What's Atari?" I'm like, man, that was a thing back then. One orange button and a joystick.
I guess he's
That's
more
it.
he's more Xbox, and I'm more Atari.
Yeah.
You know what? When you'd be playing Atari, your joystick hand would get a cramp in it. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
I don't know. And those joysticks wore out.
video game thumb, man.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
they
I don't know
did
why they didn't think like, hey, maybe if we put 2 buttons on it. No, just one. That's all you get is one button.
fire button. That's all you need.
If you can't get it done with one button, it don't need to be done.
Exactly. Well, at least you get to play the asteroid. You can move the ship around with the joystick, shoot and move around.
I like that combat game with the tanks. You know, you
Yeah.
could actually curve the bullet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fun.
You know, you had to be pretty quick to get it to curve into your guy. You know,
Right.
you'd think you're safe. Oh, that bullet's gonna miss me by a mile, and it curves right into you. And then you hear that little noise, and then your tank spins around in a circle.
What's that? I hear? What? Adrian Peterson's going to be on the Wheaties box? Huh. Imagine that.
What?
3 of them.
Go eat the Wheaties.
Eat your Wheaties and be
Don't eat
like
the
Adrian.
Wow. So fast forward. Which console are you? Which console or consoles, if any, are you gonna get? Have you got anything on pre-order?
If I do, it'd probably be the PlayStation, but who knows when.
You going to wait and see till the dust settles?
Yeah, probably. Because it's
So you're
like,
gonna buy
well,
Call of Duty Ghost for the old system?
yeah. I'm gonna play
I'm
that.
fucking pre-ordered up to the hilt, man. I got Ghost and Battlefield on so many fucking systems. I don't even know how which ones.
You got $1,000 worth of first-person shooters.
Although
Yeah,
at
I remember.
GameStop in their world of generosity, if I trade in, like, say I buy Call of Duty Ghosts
Yeah.
for the 360, if I trade that in within 30 days of release of the play or of the actual console, I can pick one game for $9.99 as a power-up
Oh,
rewards
yeah.
map. One
Yeah.
game. So, they're cutting the corners. I mean, fuck, they're breaking down the bridges here. Well, I mean, holy shit.
Well, I thought the new consoles were going to be the death of the GameStop because they said they weren't going to use games or something. I was like,
they backed off.
Yeah.
On that.
They backed off, but you know what? I think game makers are going to start instituting their own used game policies. It's like, just because Xbox or PlayStation is not enforcing a no used game policy doesn't mean that Activision, EA, Ubisoft can't do some other scheme of their own.
Oh, they're all going to want to cut contracts with GameStop for selling those used games.
Well, I don't know. They're going to alienate their customers if they do that, because I'm not going to buy a game if I can't sell it to somebody else or something. It's like,
yeah,
I'm not going to do that. If I'll quit buying your games, and then we'll see where you're at. Then,
see,
if I buy the game, it's mine. I can do what I want with it. That's the way I look at it.
I don't think they'll change it because
they make plenty of money off of us. They're not hurting.
No.
Yeah. Me and Flex bought Saints Row the Third, which we got to get back on. That's pretty fun.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
And I bought. Did you get yours used or did you guys yours new?
I got mine used.
Yeah, I got mine used. We had to pay like I guess it's like $8 or something, or $10. Just
$10
to get the online pass. Yeah, $10 just to get the online pass.
Now, who's the game maker for that?
THQ. In fact, I got the little badge.
I know I had one for EA. At least I got the free code for that. So
was that like Homefront or something?
Remember what it was? I think it was Dead Space.
Saints Row the Third, pretty fun game.
Yeah, we've been having some fun with it. It's free. Well, I don't know if it's free anymore. It was free if you're a PlayStation Plus member.
Oh.
They're giving away all those games.
Yeah.
You know what? Saints Row the Fourth is coming out this month.
Yeah, the 20th, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna buy that game. But now everybody else is talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. Who's getting that game?
I quit at 3. It takes too long. So I ain't got the patience.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. I'm gonna play Saints Row.
I'm getting it.
And if I finish Saints Row,
then you might get Grand Theft Auto 5.
Then I might get Grand Theft Auto 5, but I'm not gonna pre-order it.
You're not pre-ordering?
Nah, I mean, one gigantic open world game at a time. You just don't. There's not enough hours in the day.
Well,
like Red Dead Redemption. I'm like, it's a game you play for hours and hours. You don't get nowhere on it.
Yeah.
I trade that in. I'm like,
it's like having a tooth pulled over and over and over.
Yeah.
No, I loved Red Dead Redemption. I played that game for months.
I was like riding through the West on the horse, trying to get somewhere. You got to go 20 minutes before you get somewhere. It's like,
well, I'll tell you what, you got to keep whacking that A button to make your horse keep going.
They need to have like a point where you can just push a button, like, all right, you want to go to this town or this town. Make it a little easier to get to town instead of having to truck your way there.
Ride this horse for fucking ever, and while you're riding it, you're getting attacked by wolves.
Yeah.
Or a mountain lion will just come and jump and kill your horse right out from under you. I loved Red Dead Redemption. I played it 100%.
Really? Wow.
I completed 100% twice on that game.
Wow.
I don't have the patience for that game. I was like, no, I'm done.
I liked playing the multiplayer. I played the multiplayer for a while, but that's about it.
Yeah, a bunch of us were really caught up in that game. Well, I don't know, about 2, maybe 3 months ago. But then it kind of dropped.
Yeah, it dried up.
Yeah, I like the Tomb Raider series. I got the latest Tomb Raider. That was a few months ago, and I love those kind of games.
Hey, Pony just put up a post on how to get Tomb Raider for $1.
Really?
Yeah, so if you go on the forum, it's a fairly recent post, just this evening. He's got some scheme. Where you get over on them.
Oh, well, hey, that's always good.
So if you wanted to get any bulletproof underwear people listening who are also members of the Sub One forum, go check that out. You can get Tomb Raider for $1. But it's just not as attractive of a game since Laura is not wearing those short shorts anymore.
I don't know. She had some pretty good shorts. This was when she was even younger. This was like a prequel.
Yeah, this is pretty
Like
cool.
when she was young.
She's a cutie for sure, but
Oh yeah.
those other ones, a couple of those other ones where she was like had the real short shorts and you get to behind her and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you want that game, then you play Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, exactly. I seen that. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Instead of
make her.
watching dudes.
No, she
run
bends
around.
over and then she puts her hand over the.
Well, she's got her little cheerleader get up on,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
and
If you
and
put,
like all good cheerleaders, she's peppy.
Yeah, where they get their
Cheerleaders
energy.
should be peppy. Did you know George Bush was a cheerleader?
What?
of course he was.
No, seriously. When he was in Yale, he was a cheerleader.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I liked him so much.
Actually, those guys, you might think that's kind of a gay thing to do.
Oh no. You around all them women all the time? I think that's a smart thing to do.
You're grabbing them and boosting them up and like holding them over your head and stuff.
I was like, ooh, you forgot to put panties on today.
So yeah, actually, it's probably a pretty good gig if you can get it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they let me do it now. I probably.
And yeah, when the girl is like jumping on, it's like she's at the very top of the pyramid, and then when she gets down, she does a flip, and then one of the big
Gotta catch her.
cheerleader guys catches her.
Yeah.
See, there you go. If you thought that was just for gay dudes, you're mistaken, my friend. So have you ever gone to a high school reunion?
I have not. I didn't like him in high school, and I don't think I like him now.
I've never been to one of my reunions, but I've gone to three
Really?
of my wife's high school reunions.
Not been
Every
to.
5 years.
Say I'm going, but then I'm like, nah.
Never been.
Well, I'm not going to go to any of mine. No. High school was not a time I want to relive.
Yeah, it was
I don't remember it, so I don't really give a shit.
right. I really wasn't at school because I did some like they call TriStar where you go learn a trade somewhere. I did the electronics training, which didn't lead me anywhere. But what do you do?
Well, if you need to fix a lamp, are you any good?
Well, it helped a little bit because I went into auto mechanics, and that was kind of helpful. Kind of learned a little bit there,
Yeah.
but
What happens if a vacuum cleaner goes on the fritz?
oh, had one today. Broke a belt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
can
always
pretty much
breaking.
fix anything electronic. I mean, except for your VCR type thing. Gotta have the special tools for that.
Yeah. My buddy Gary is an electronics repair guy. He'll solder broken motherboards and shit like that, whatever it takes.
I'll fix a couple PS3s and some Xboxes before.
Oh, really? I never took one apart.
There's not- well, yeah, there's not much.
A chip. My first Xbox was a chip box.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you think the Xbox One is going to have the red ring of death for the first couple of years?
I don't know. I think they've upgraded everything by now. Up to the PS3 standard, I think.
Yeah. My first Xbox was after they already fixed the red ring of death. That was with the original white ones.
Yeah.
So, did you ever have a original white one that had a red ring of death?
Nope. Never had. Hadn't. Just got all the new ones. And we didn't have an Xbox until last Christmas. That's when we started buying Xboxes. Wasn't it like? Yeah. Well, when Modern Warfare 3 was out, whenever that was.
Yeah. Well, so you still get on and play a lot of Call of Duty then, huh?
Oh, yeah. Probably more than I should, but I do.
Well, that's good to know. It's good to know. It's like, whenever I go on Xbox Live, nobody on my friends list is playing.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I go in there, hardly anybody's on my friend list is playing. I was like, nobody goes on there. Unless, no, I mean, I got tons of people on PlayStation, but not everybody plays Call of Duty,
Yeah.
Some play football, some play racing, and most of them play
There's always a few people
Battlefield.
playing Netflix. There's always some
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
Boys and Netflixers on there. And Hulu.
Oh yeah.
The Hulu
Now,
Plus.
I never use the consoles to watch Netflix. I mean, I've done it before, but I always do it on my PC.
Yeah, I do it on TV. You got the internet TV, so it works just as good on there too.
Yeah.
And it's bigger screen. But I do like the headphones when I got.
My sister Bejewel just bought a 60-inch plasma TV yesterday. You know how much the 60-inch LG plasma TV was selling for?
Oh, they're getting cheaper.
60 inches, it's $6.99.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, plasma's not one of the most, because they give off a lot more heat than the regular ones now.
They do. We have a plasma, and I swear to God, it's like if it's cold in the wintertime, you just stand by the TV.
I don't think they make plasmas anymore. To be honest with you.
No, they do.
Really?
There's still plenty of them at the store.
I haven't really seen too many of them because they all go into that smart LCD, LED.
LED, yeah.
LED is just a LCD, but it's got a instead of a fluorescent backlight, it's got an LED backlight. So it's the same exact thing as an LCD TV.
Right. It's just using LEDs instead of a backlight.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it does give it a lower energy consumption, so it is
exactly.
Yeah, my plasma TV, it gets warm. It's got like 4 cooling fans. You know, like the kind of like on PCs.
Yeah. Oh, you touch it, you can feel the heat off of them all. Like if you go through Sears or something, it's got all them up. Oh man, it's like a heat zone through there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know, it has an awesome picture. It has an awesome picture.
Yeah, pictures are great. It's good for gaming, but you don't want to leave them on too long. It'll burn an image in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't play Xbox on the big TV. I'm sitting right here at my desk. I'm looking at you guys on my laptop monitor, and like right next to it, I've got my gaming monitor, 27-inch monitor.
Yeah, that's what I got.
But I'm only sitting, like 20, 22 inches away from it. So to me, it's just about as big as if I'm sitting on the couch on the big TV.
Right.
Yeah.
I went back to a big TV after the one, and I couldn't do it anymore. I had to go back to the small TV because that big TV was killing my eyes. It was like, whoa.
Well, it's like, you're like, you're actually having to like look around like this, move your whole head, because
so used to this.
You want to look at the mini map, you got to like, oh, okay, like, oh.
Yeah.
You can't just do a quick flick of the eyes.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's like when this TV goes out, we're gonna get a 70 at least, baby.
Oh yeah, because it'll be
get the 80.
Get 80, whatever's.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, there's no way. It's like if that TV goes out, we're gonna replace it with at least if it died today, I'd get a 70. Now 5 years from now, maybe a 90.
Yeah, you never know.
I'd have to switch walls, because that
really
fit because we got stairs right next to my other TV, and I was like, we'd have to move it on the other wall because we couldn't get upstairs.
If we have to tear out part of the ceiling, just to get the TV in there, we'll do it.
So great though.
Yeah.
So another $4,000. What's $4,000?
See, but you know what? Now they're coming out with you thought 1080 was good. Well, the whole new thing now is something called 4K.
4K.
Have you heard of that?
Hey.
It's a cable. It's partly, isn't it partly a video standard and partly a cable standard? Well,
it's 1080 is the resolution on a full HD right now. The new 4K TV has got the resolution of 4 1080p TVs. It's like 4 times as much resolution. So that's the new ones.
Now the only thing I can tell a difference in the 1080p is the sports. Now, like if I'm watching a golf or something, you can actually see the grass, and it looks like grass. It's like you can touch it. No, regular TV, I really can't tell much of a difference. But sports like football or golf, it's like, oh, it's amazing.
Well, sports is pretty amazing. When you're watching a good sporting event,
I'm getting the 5 to go signal.
Oh, okay. Okay. That means it's time to wrap it up. So what's she going to have you doing later?
I don't know. It's about bedtime.
I know, it's a booty call. I know. It's like she demands your services.
Put the kids to bed. It's getting late.
All right. Okay. So, I guess that means it's getting close to that time. So, if you are still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 59.
You're fucking crazy.
Where's my remote? Well, we'd like to thank you. You're a true fan, a true blue fan.
True friend.
Yes.
So,
just remember the Bucks. See, the big Ohio State.
There you go.
National champions.
Buckeye. You mean Suckeye? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Too late,
Just
Yami.
kidding.
He already got his plug in. Ah.
He got his plug in. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
All right.
I
So,
hooked that up for this too, just to let you know.
oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Yeah, but you didn't put on a funny hat, so it's
No,
weird.
I've got my funny hats. I don't really have any funny hats. I didn't buy any Michigan hats because I really don't like Michigan.
Okay. So if you saw an actual Wolverine crossing the road, would you speed up to hit it?
Probably. Then back on it again.
Roadkill.
That's right. Dead.
That is cold, man. He's like he's 100% legit. So for Bulletproof Underwear, I'm Yam Juice.
And I am Flex.
And we'd like to thank our very special guest, Mr. Fast 4. Yay!
Yay!
So you know what this means, gentlemen.
Yeah, chopping them teeth.
Hopefully you can hear every little chop. All right, so this will be out a week from today. It'll be
Week
out.
from today. All right.
Yeah. So we got plenty of time to kick back and edit this baby.
Oh yes. There ought to be some good stuff in this one.
Well, be sure to tell all your PlayStation pals and everybody in Sub 1, tell them to watch your episode.
I will tell them.
Tell them to show up Wednesdays, man.
Wednesdays.
All right. So this has been a Bulletproof Underwear production. Welcome back, y'all.
Yeah. Well, I can't find my moose. That sounded